Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Miranda Moon Magic. So this reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the year of 2020. So if you have the sign of Taurus in any of those planets or your ascendant, then this reading is for you. If you're more interested in love, I recommend that you guys watch your Venus sign reading and your Sun for just general stuff, anything that comes through. Ascendant for other people's energies towards you, maybe to get a better idea of how people are going to be acting towards you, and your moon sign for anything spiritual, emotional within yourself. So yeah, I'm just going to get started on some signs I got in my meditation. Oh, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, all of my other sign readings for 2020 are going to be linked in the description and in a playlist, so check it out. So some messages I got in my meditation were the word empowerment, and I underlined that a lot. So it feels like in 2020, you guys are going to be feeling really empowered and like just powerful. I just get a lot of like excited energy for the year 2020 for you guys. You're going to be feeling really confident, and self-dependent is also a term that I got for you guys. Self-assured is what I also heard right now. But I also wrote in my meditation the word love, and then I wrote a heart beside it. So I feel like that's telling me that you guys love love. And it feels like this year, 2020, one of the biggest relationships and the biggest loves, the strongest love you guys feel for someone is going to happen in the year 2020. I also, after I wrote that, got the number, 6th and 16. So 6th, maybe this is like the 6th person you've been with in your life, or this is a relationship that could last for 6 years. Just the number 6 surrounding the relationship. 6 is also the card number for the lovers. It's also the sign of Virgo. So maybe this person could be a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart as well. I also got with 16, I heard conversion, and then 17, I wrote 17 again. So the reason why I wrote 17 again is because I've been getting the number 17 in almost every sign reading I've done so far. So the way I see that is it could be like a 17-year cycle that's ending for you guys. This could be something astrologically, like a transit that's happening for you guys that hasn't happened in 17 years. Just the number 17. Also with 16, I wrote 16 hours. So I don't know if that's talking about maybe you guys are seeing the number 417 on the clock a lot. I'm not entirely sure what that meaning is of that number, but if I find it online, I'll put it in the description down below. I also wrote 16 hours. So I wrote 16 hours and then 17 minutes. So I don't know what that means exactly for you guys. I feel like it could mean something different than just like a time, because if some of you guys have Aries in your chart as well, I recommend watching that, because I also got the same term in that reading, which was lovely biscuits. So I had no idea what that meant. I literally almost didn't say it because I felt so weird saying it. I was like, what does that mean? So I just Googled it before I started this reading, and it turns out that lovely biscuits is like an Ethiopian like little snack brand, I feel. Not I feel, but I think. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. And also it's a book series. So that could resonate for some of you guys. You guys might have Aries in your chart, be an Aries with like a Taurus Venus or something. So I got that term again for you guys. So that might resonate for some of you. I also heard the term higher love. So it feels like if you guys are in a relationship now, you might be getting engaged. If you're just dating someone, you could end up making it official. Maybe you're getting married this year. Just in a higher love This could also mean, because I drew an arrow up as well, this could also mean that this is a very spiritual relationship and you guys are spiritually connected, like higher than you know, on a higher level than you guys know. I also got Hierophant after that, so that kind of makes sense with the Hierophant. This also means some level of commitment and love. So you guys, if you're not in a relationship now, I definitely see some of you guys, or most of you guys, getting into a stable relationship in the year 2020. Back to the 16 hours and 17 minutes again. I don't know if that's like, because Lovely Biscuits, that term turned out to be so weird. I don't know if that's like the name of like a band or a song or a movie or like a TV show or a book or something that could be called that, like 16 hours and 17 minutes. I'm not really sure exactly what that means, but if it resonates for you guys, then that's great. I also heard the term career development and learning. Learning, I wrote above the word empowerment. So I feel like if you guys are going back to school, if you're getting a new job, you guys are going to be feeling really empowered and learning something new. This is very similar to the message I got with Aries. So for most of you guys, you might have Aries in your chart as well. I also got the color green, as well as the word emerald, as well as heart chakra, because green connects to the heart chakra for me, and the color red. So I feel like grounding is going to be important for you guys in 2020, as well as balancing your heart chakra with your root chakra. So making sure you're not getting too in your feelings. You're going to be feeling a lot of love this year. So making sure you're staying grounded and in reality and not getting in too much of a like newlywed kind of mindset, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel like you guys are going to be loving love and that's going to be such a focus, but remaining grounded and in reality with that. I also, with 17, it makes me think of cicadas as well. I didn't say this in any of the other readings, but I feel the need to say it here. With cicadas, they're underground for 17 years, and when they come up, they're like emerging from the earth, and they're becoming these beautiful creatures that sing. Some of you guys might sing. I just feel like you guys are really like, you're just feeling yourself. You're just like, you're letting yourself shine. Like, you're so empowered and confident and happy this year. In whatever you're doing, I mean, this could be going back to school and feeling empowered by doing that. Maybe you're learning something creative like singing. Maybe you're getting more into singing. Maybe you're posting videos of you singing and you're feeling empowered through all the positive comments. I also saw a little bit of a white light. So this is saying that you guys are being guided by spirit, or if you have somebody that's recently crossed over, somebody that you think about a lot that's passed, this could be a reminder from them that they're still watching over you. So yeah, I think that's about it for the messages I got in my meditation. Now I'm just gonna pull a few oracle cards. I'm gonna pull a card for each quarter of the year using my Black Moon astrology deck, and then another one using this Queen of the Moon oracle deck, and just talk about each quarter of the year. Then I'm going to pull a tarot card for each month of the 12 months, just to get an idea of the general energies going on. So I already shuffled and cut the cards. So this is first quarter of the year for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so I got Saturn Return Age. This is the same card in the same placement that I got for the Aquarius reading, and I believe the Pisces reading. So some of you guys might be in a relationship with an Aquarius or a Pisces, or have their Venus in that sign. Oh, And I think this is the same card on the bottom of the deck I got for the Pisces reading. So some of you guys could definitely be Pisces. So yeah, Saturn return, age. Some of you guys could be having your Saturn return this year, or I just feel like this is also talking about like relationship development and also maturity. So some of you guys could be in the very beginning of the year getting into a more committed relationship. With the Void of Course Moon missing on the bottom of the deck, this is making me think that maybe you guys are going to feel lost for a minute in this. This could be a little bit of a shakeup of your environment, of your relationship. Maybe you guys are moving beginning of the year, having financial troubles. Sorry, that's my cat. But yeah, this might be you guys feeling a little bit lost at the beginning of the year and not entirely secure, but that security coming eventually. It's like sometimes we have to go through this little bit of a setback before we can continue moving forward. And I really feel like this is with relationships for you guys, since it is green, that connects to the heart chakra for me. Also, Saturn is Aquarius, so some of you guys could be Aquarians, have Aquarius in your chart, you know, be dealing with an Aquarius. This could also be this career shift that I was talking about as well. The beginning of the year, there could be a career shift that leads into some sort of career development, or this is like you going from maybe changing classes even. This could even be like, and I have Aquarius as I stop shuffling, but this could even be like you guys maybe deciding to change your major. It's like, oh, I don't think this is actually for me. I need to decide whether I want to keep going with this or change it. Changing jobs, figuring out what's for you. And I also forgot this in my meditation. I completely skipped over it, but I wrote the term tiptoe. So I don't know what that means. Again, could be a song, could be a band, could be a book, could be a movie, could be a show. I don't know. That rhymed. Okay, so second quarter. Okay, so I feel the need to talk about this. I also got the cards Saturn and then Scorpio transformation. So there's going to be, so with the Saturn return here and Saturn coming out, there's going to be a little bit of a transformation in your environment, and this connects to learning for me. So again, changing majors, maybe changing career paths. Empowerment just keeps standing out for me as well. I feel like you guys are going to be feeling really empowered in whatever change, whatever comes from this change. So I got the 9th house faith card. So connecting back to my meditation and feeling guided by spirit, I feel like you guys could be feeling a little lost in the second quarter of the year with Provoker, or maybe just very busy, feeling very pulled in 1,000 different directions and not knowing exactly where it's taking you or where you're going. So 9th house faith card, I feel like you guys are really relying on your faith, any religion, also spirituality. I also heard the term conversion. So this could be you guys maybe converting to a different belief form, not necessarily converting religions. There's Puffy. What do you think, Puff? Oh! So this might not be you guys converting religions, but it could be, I got so distracted. He's so cute. So this could also be maybe you guys deciding that religion's not necessarily for you and focusing more on spirituality. Obviously, you guys are very spiritual. You're watching this reading. Maybe feeling like people are judging you for that, or feeling like religion's something that's in your family, like it's a tradition almost. So if I'm denying that, I'm denying the tradition and the family aspect of it. Or maybe this is even like you meeting a partner that could end up enlightening you about a certain religion or a certain form of spirituality that you never really heard before. But again, if you've lost someone in your life, I think 33 is a sign from that person. Seeing 33 on the clock could definitely be a sign for you guys. You guys could also be focusing a lot more on like watching readings on YouTube, pick a card readings, anything like that in the second quarter of the year. Maybe you're going to a tarot reader for the first time, or you're getting a tarot reading, you know, that you're paying for. So to get some clarity on this little shakeup that was happening at the beginning of the year, making sure that what you decided is right for you. Because you might be feeling a little bit confused, because you're going to feel like you're being pulled in different directions by people's opinions, and so you're going to doubt yourself in your own decisions. So maybe you're going to a reader to ask, did I make the right decision? So third quarter of the year for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to take this one. So I have the Jupiter Abundance card for the third quarter of the year. I really love this card because for me, this almost seems like the Tower, but it's like a positive tower, if that makes sense. I don't want to scare you guys, but with the lightning, this is really cool. This is also Zeus, I think. So the lightning is very like a form of protection. I think your spirit guides are very protective of you, and they want to make sure that you're doing the right things and the right things are in your life. And it's almost like if you got, this happens to me too, but if you, because my spirit guides are like this, it's almost like if you stub your toe, if you're thinking something negative, like a bad thought or like a negative thought, and then you stub your toe, you're like, all right, spirit, thank you. That's almost what this is. Like they're shoving you, but from a place of, I want the best for you. This could also be like a parent maybe having this mindset around you. Maybe this is a partner with the Libra card coming out. This could just someone being aggressively protective towards you, and maybe aggressively protective at you. Like they're upset with you, but they want the best for you, you know? I feel like from this, maybe this little shakeup at the beginning of the year, again, red as well. From in my meditation, I saw the green and red. We have the green and red here. Also, remembering to stay grounded in the third quarter of the year, especially with this Libra card on the bottom of the deck, making sure to balance your heart and root chakras. So making sure you're grounded in this love connection you're in, and you're not all love, I love love, oh my gosh, it's so amazing, because it is, but remaining in reality. I also noticed my garnet ring in the camera, so maybe using some garnet for grounding would be good for you guys. I also saw emerald as well in my meditation, so maybe using emerald and garnet, or maybe you have a piece of jewelry or a couple pieces of jewelry that have emerald and garnet in them, so maybe wearing those this year, or just meditating with them, putting them under your pillow at night, stuff like that. Fourth quarter of the year. So this card was on the bottom of the deck here, but it's also here. And it's funny, I talked about the Tower because Uranus on the bottom of the deck, that is the Tower for me. That's a major change, a major shakeup in your life, likely caused by being really busy or feeling pulled in 1,000 different directions, having all these opinions thrown at you. This could be family, Family could have one opinion, lovers could have one opinion, friends could have one opinion. It's like, what even is my opinion at this point? Like, I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. You're just feeling very confused, very pulled in 1,000 directions, very busy. This could also be a specific person in your life that maybe you're having some trouble with in the fourth quarter of the year. This could be someone who's, this could be a lover, you know. This could be someone who maybe doesn't fully understand what you're doing and is provoking you. Maybe they're kind of gaslighting you a little bit, making you feel bad for what you're doing. This could be a family member. So yeah. Someone that's giving stability in your life. So this could be family, this could be a relationship. With Pisces here, it's like you're stuck between family and maybe you're feeling like pulled in different directions by your family and this lover, or your family and your career, or your lover and your career. You're just feeling pulled by either. It's like with the Pisces I believe card in the center, it's almost like, what do you believe? At this point, you're asking yourself, what do I even believe? Where am I? Where is my stance? Where is my opinion anymore? It's like my opinion doesn't even matter. It's just people are wanting me to do what they want me to do. Definitely, if you have Aries in your chart, watch that reading as well. It's the same message pretty much. Saying it in a little bit of a different way. It's coming out in a bit of a different way. It's definitely a similar message. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull another oracle card for each quarter. Okay, so for the first quarter of the year, I got the card Focus. So this is trust. This is trusting in spirit, trusting in the transformation with the butterfly on her forehead. Also, this is your third eye chakra. So maybe needing to you do some third eye meditation to open your third eye chakra and be able to see a new perspective and see the truth of why something's happening. I think the truth is going to be shown to you, but it's up to you to see it or not, if that makes sense. Like, Spirit is going to try and give you messages, but maybe there's going to be some pushback on whether you believe it or not. You're Taurus, you know, you're very rational, you're very stubborn as well. So this could be you guys being stubborn almost with your spirit guides, and then third quarter them having to like literally like cause a major shakeup in your life for you to be like, oh, that's what was going on. So this Saturn return age card because this energy is feeling very stuck in your ways almost. So this is like when Spirit's trying to change what's going on or trying to show something to you, you needing to listen and to remain open and not stuck in your ways. Surrender on the bottom of the deck. Surrendering things to your spirit guides, saying, okay, I trust, I'm open, I need to just remain open and surrender things that are going on. Patience underneath that, as well as peace. These two cards fell out face down, but that card was on the bottom. Oh, also 33 there. Mentioned 33 before. Doing some meditations, definitely some third eye meditations beginning of the year. I also just noticed I have 1-4 here and then 5. So I have 55, which represents change for me. You guys could be seeing 55 on the clock. Second quarter of the year for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Assessing and Purity just came out. So it feels like it just feels like some resistance and change. You guys are like trying to look at it from too much of a rational point of view, and you're not focusing on the spiritual reason. It's like maybe this could be a career shift, a little bit of shakeup in career. For example, from some of you, this could be school, relationships, I mean, within yourself even. But I'm going to use the example of career shift. This could be a career shift, and then it's like you guys are just looking at, well, I don't have the money to take these new classes. Well, I don't have the time to do this. I should just keep going. I should just keep going on this, whatever I don't feel comfortable in, you know? And it's like spirit trying to like punch you in the face with, hey, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop thinking of it as irrational. If you just decide what's going to make you happy, if you decide that, spirit's going to help you work it out. It's like things always end up working out, right? In the long run, things always end up working out. And I stopped on the wisdom card. So this could be like school or career or something that involves learning. It's like with the Aries reading I was talking about, it's like you feel like you can't go back to school or you can't change jobs because it's like, what am I going to do in the meantime? What's going to happen? Where's the money going to come from? You know, if I change jobs, I'm going to be out of a job for a while, and then what's going to happen with money? You know, it's like this is spirit saying, just do it. If you're unhappy, you know, just make that decision. Make the decision that you know is right, and then we're going to help you with that. You know, you're thinking too rationally. You're thinking all about the money and the time. But if you just make the decision, it is going to work out. So second quarter of the year, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So I got the card Attraction with, guess what? Change on the bottom of the deck. Change, change, change. That's 3 5s now. And then 44 here, 33 here. I feel like if you do make the decision in the beginning of the year that you know is right for you and know is going to like benefit your highest good, I feel like spirit, this is you having faith in your spirit guides, the universe, that it's all going to work out, and you attracting that through positivity and positive thinking. Maybe you guys second quarter of the year practicing the law of attraction, practicing how am I supposed to act to get what I want. This also makes me think of the word empowerment again. So I feel like you guys are going to be feeling very empowered the second quarter of the year, feeling very good, feeling like all these signs are being thrown at you, all these positive signs. Maybe change isn't physically happening to the extent that you want it to yet, but you're happy that change on some level is happening, and you're attracting more of the change through your spirituality. Maybe this is learning more about your about the law of attraction. Maybe someone teaching you as well about the law of attraction, and you putting it into action, and maybe journaling, again, talking to spiritual advisors, possibly. You're attracting what you know is meant for you. Okay. So third quarter of the year for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I also saw career development again. So this is you developing some sort of practice. So for some of you it's career, for some of you it's spirituality. So a lot of the same cards keep coming out. So for the third quarter, I have the Faith card and Abundance, Jupiter Abundance. So this feels like a really lucky time for you in the third quarter of the year. This is when you're really gonna have to put any law of attraction, anything you've learned about the law of attraction into action extra. So you're going to be feeling really abundant. This could also be you in second quarter using the law of attraction, but things not fully happening and coming to fruition until the third quarter of the year. But I feel like you're having faith because maybe you were given an example, like Spirit like showed you how the law of attraction is going to work. Like maybe you've been trying to manifest these certain things and one of them finally happens and you're like, wow, that really works. And then you keep at it, and you need to keep at it because the Spirit showed you that one of them at least worked now, so that you keep up with the practice. This is also the Faith card. Could be this like religious, the religious thing that I was talking about earlier with the word conversion too. I also see like Mother Mary in this card. I've never seen that before. So maybe some of you guys are Catholic or converting to Catholicism. Yeah, that's weird. I never saw that. Having faith in any deity that you maybe learned about. This could also be Gaia. Maybe focusing on her. This is also grounding for me with her stomach looking like the earth. Remembering about grounding with this red color as well. Remaining grounded in any relationship, or I mean, when I say relationship, this could be friendship, love, family, anything. Remaining, oh wow. So I have, this was on the bottom of the deck. I have 2 abundance cards. So you guys are going to be feeling really good. This is such a lucky time for you guys. Money could be increasing this month. It's like things you knew that would end up working out if you made the decision that might have felt hard in the moment to make. This is when you start seeing the benefits of that decision. Okay, so 4th quarter for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I feel like I need to take both of these. I haven't done this yet, but this is really beautiful. So I have the Void here that came out with new beginnings. So it's like through this little, well, maybe not little, I don't want to minimize things, but through this feeling missing at the beginning of the year, you're walking into this beautiful new beginning that's meant for you. Because this card reminds me of the Void, of course, Moon missing card that was on the bottom of the deck over here. And wasn't it on the bottom? Or maybe not, I'm not sure. But it's like through this in-between state throughout this year is definitely gonna make you feel like you're kind of in the middle. You're in between one reality and another reality, and you're feeling kind of stuck sometimes, but you know this new beginning is coming, and it's going to be so beautiful. This is also the winter is on the outside. So, I mean, we're at the 4th quarter of the year. This could be you feeling lost in the winter, but being able to see the door, but maybe not walking into it until even the next year. I know, a little annoying, slow moving. You guys are fixed signs. You're hard with change, you know, so this change could take a minute to fully come to fruition. It might not be till 2021 that you walk into this new beginning without any burdens and baggage, and you're done healing from everything that you needed to heal from. But you can see the door at the end of the year. You're in this cold space right now, but you can see the door. And you're going to be coming into that. This is also, oops. It's funny, I just put that reverse because it's like once you walk into that door, you're not going to feel like you're in the void anymore. You're not going to feel like you're in the middle and missing. But this is also 1 and 2. And these cards were definitely fully shuffled. So 1 and 2 fell out. 1, 2. I don't know if another card wants to come out. I feel like I just need to keep those, both of them. Acceptance on the bottom of the deck. Accepting that your current situation isn't ideal, but trusting that things are changing. I also see this second hand as maybe your partner at the end of the year being able to help guide you, or this is acceptance that maybe someone in your life isn't going to change and you feel that spiritual connection with them. This could be a family member, a lover. You feel that spiritual connection, but you're accepting it's just too out of reach. It's just, this isn't meant to work. This could be, I mean, with the two hands, like I said before, the provoker card, this could be feeling caught between two people. So like a family and your lover fighting, you know, feeling pulled by these two energies, excuse me. I'm just going to see if one more card is going to fall out. I feel the need to get one more for the fourth card. Okay, so yeah. So the masculine came out. This is definitely like, I mean, this could be you feeling like you need to stand up for yourself in the last quarter of the year. Like you're feeling pulled in these different directions and just saying, this is very like the mediator. He needs to cool down the situation that's happening. It's like you need to be the mediator between two parties that you both love. I mean, you love both. Yeah, that's really interesting. This could also be, I mean, your lover, maybe you're fighting with your family, and this could be them having to come in the middle. This is just somebody having to come in the middle of two parties and figure out what's going on, and to mediate, and to say, and to be the clear perspective that you guys need to hear to be able to make up. I heard kiss and make up. So again, argument possibly, end of the year, that really shakes up everything for you guys. With the Uranus card on the bottom of the deck, the Tower, this is a major shakeup. Oh, something just fell back there. I'm going to take these cards away and put this one here. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull a tarot card for each of the 12 months in the year of 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So January 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So I have the Knight of Wands coming out. This could be someone in your life, a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be an Aries again with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. I think I mentioned Virgo at some point in this reading, but this could be a Virgo in your life as well. This is saying that you have this adventurous, motivated, passionate, ready to start something new spirit. But something outside of yourself seems to be stopping that with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck and the Five of Wands. This is someone around you that's making you feel like you can't do what you want to do. Again, exactly like the Aries reading. I mean, definitely watch that if you have Aries in your chart again. But this is you. This is almost you like stuck in a daydream about, this is what I wish was my life. I wish I could do this career. I wish I could go to school. And you can, but it's like environmental stuff around you right now. Look, with the King of Wands there, you can do it. If this is you wanting to travel, you can do it, but you feel like you're stuck right now in this environment. But this is you dreaming, wishing. With the dragon here, this is definitely a fantasy for you guys at the moment, but it's going to form into a reality if you make that decision within yourself and you start to manifest that. And also stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself if you feel like you can. Even if you feel like you can't, stand up for yourself, you know? But I felt the need to say if you feel like you can't, because I feel like environmental things aren't going to change until somebody puts action in. So it's like just stressing about it or arguing about it with people isn't going to really change anything. It's just going to create arguments. So February 2020, I have the Six of Swords for you guys. So this is walking away from something, walking away from the past. Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Maybe walking away from the mentality of I'm giving, I'm giving, I'm giving. Maybe you realizing in February that you're giving too much and what you're receiving isn't in alignment with the amount that you're giving. Oh, a lot of sixes here. All the sixes are here except for Six of Cups. But she has baggage, I noticed, you know? She's walking away, but with baggage. So you're walking away from a negative situation, but you're still hurt and you're still feeling the pain. But it's like you're swiftly, you just feel like you have to leave. These people in cloaks also are reminding me of the Hermit. So it's like your dream, you're walking towards this fantasy that you had in January. You're starting on that journey. So March. Ooh, kitties are chasing each other. So March 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I also heard the word grieving. So it's kind of like you're grieving about any loss, or someone else is grieving. Maybe you're upset because they're sad and you can kind of feel their emotions. And you didn't want to hurt them, but you felt that you had to do what you had to do, kind of thing. So from March 2020, I have the World. So this is a successful ending. Maybe this Saturn return space that you were in the first couple months, this is leaving you in March 2020. You're feeling like whatever you did was successful. This could also, I see this as you making the right decision and kind of throwing in the towel, so to speak. The way she's throwing her hat makes me feel like that term. I'm just throwing in the towel. I'm just making the decision. I'm hoping it's right, you know, and I'm moving on. So it feels like the beginning of the year isn't going to feel like a beginning until about March. You're still going to be dealing with lingering energies beginning of the year from the past year. We always want the new year to feel like a completely new beginning, but that transition's going to happen in March. I also see this as you guys having a lot on your plate. A lot of pressure, whether it be pressure you put on yourself, from others, maybe other people are saying things to you, and maybe they're not being completely forward with the pressure they're putting on you, but what they're saying is in turn making you feel very pressured. So I have the World here. I feel like there's another message here. I get completion, but I also feel like this could be, some of you could be graduating in March. This could be some sort of graduation from school, maybe a class you guys are taking. This could be that by major, I mean not like big, but major as in like your school, the shift in your career or school, you know, changing your major again. This could be happening then, and maybe you're like, you're quitting classes, but it's like I'm stopping taking these classes, but I succeeded in the transition, if that makes sense. I succeeded in knowing that I needed to stop doing what I was doing. Even though that's putting a lot of pressure on me, that's making me feel very stressed out. I'm feeling abundant. I'm feeling like emotionally abundant. Like that's you, Taurus, the Empress. Oh, and yeah, Taurus, so the Faith card. That's the Empress. That's you guys feeling in your power. But yeah, something else here as well. Giving and receiving. I feel like the things you're giving and the things you're receiving, whereas in this past month you guys may have felt out of alignment with that. In March you guys are going to feel like the things you're giving and the things you're receiving are in alignment. because you're happy now. It's like, I'm standing up for myself. I'm knowing I had to walk away from somebody or someone or something that didn't feel right. And now I'm finally feeling like what I'm doing, I'm getting things from that. Oh, so I mentioned the Lovers before, didn't I? I feel like I did. Mention the Lovers before. Here's the Lovers. You love love. Oh yeah, in the meditation with the number 6. Oh, with the 6 is coming out here too. There's the Lovers. You could be meeting somebody in, what is that, April? This could be you having to make a decision on whether or not to get into a relationship with someone. Maybe this is you making the decision on whether or not to take somebody back. Like, I think I spoke about, I don't know if I did or not, but this could be a breakup. The successful ending could be a breakup with somebody, but then you guys end up getting back together. You making the decision that, okay, this little shakeup, it made me feel some type of way, but I want to get back together with them because I love them and I love love and I love the idea of a relationship. But is that the right thing for me to be in? With the Devil on the bottom of the deck. It's like, maybe this person isn't the best energy to be around, but I love love and I love the idea of being engaged, being in a relationship. You might you might love to watch like romantic movies because you love the idea of romance and love. But just with the right person, I don't know if this is the right person yet. Could be a Capricorn again with the Devil here. Gemini as well, not so much, but could be. So April, May 2020, I have the Ace of Swords. So this is a new beginning creatively. So with the World in March and this pressure you felt, this is like pressure from breaking up or something, leaving a job, starting a new career path, changing majors. You make the decision to get back with someone or to go forward in whatever path you made. You make a decision here. And then whatever decision you made, you're starting a new beginning with that, but you're feeling that pressure again. So it's like, this could be that indecision of like, did I make the right decision? Here, look, indecision with Libra, with the Justice card. That's major indecision. You guys are like, you guys are majorly second guessing in May, about whether or not you made the right decision with whatever this Lovers is talking about. You did. You're starting this new beginning. I mean, as far as I can see, this is you making the right decision. I don't see that there's a wrong decision you could have made. Rather, you just being on one path or the other. I'm over here, I'm going down this road now, I'm going down this road now. So it's like, did I make the right decision when there's no right decision to have been made? You're still asking yourself, and you could be asking intuitive people, spirits. Maybe you're watching pick a card readings on YouTube of, did I make the right decision? And you're getting different answers. It's just making you more confused, more pressure being put on you. Whoa. That really flew. Oh. And guess what it is? The Empress. This abundance from June into the third quarter of the year. You're going to be feeling abundant, creative, happy. This is also you being like abundant with ideas, creative ideas. I see 1 2 1 2 on the timer. That could be something you guys see a lot. I also feel the need to say, if this is maybe you getting back into a relationship that might not be the best, or into a better one that is good for you, Pregnancy could be a possibility, having a baby. I can't tell you whether it's the right decision to make or not, but if you don't want to have a baby, make sure you're taking the steps to not have a baby. With the Five of Pentacles, you're still feeling like left out in the cold. Money could be a little bit of an issue. In June, you feeling like you don't have enough, or you have to be dependent on somebody to have money. This could be you getting back in a relationship because it was just too hard to be without someone. You couldn't figure out how to live, whether it be financially, do what you want to do without being in this relationship. And this person could have made sure that they told you that, like, what are you going to do for money if you're not with me? Just you feeling a little bit lost with what to do, a lot of indecision. Did I make the right decision? This is also, you guys, your feminine energy is going to be a very high mid-year. And this, I always say balance your yin and yang, balance your masculine and feminine energy, with masculine at the end of the year. This could be you understanding that at the end of the year. But I feel like your feminine energy is going to be super high. And unfortunately, that sometimes leads to people seeing that men especially are more masculine energy people, and then they understand that they can take advantage of you because they see your vulnerability and your high emotions and your ability to be empathic and to heal, and they want to take advantage of that. I also heard the word inavailability. So maybe you guys, somebody could be making you feel that you can't do better than them, or you could be telling yourself that I can't do better, maybe because they put that idea in your head to begin with, but now you believe that. You're just stuck in your head with something. You're feeling hurt, stuck in your head, feeling like, okay, I kind of need this person to help me so that I can do what I want to do, go to work, school, but I also feel like I'm doing everything and I'm not getting the credit that I deserve. I'm feeling just left out in the cold. I'm feeling like the money I make, I can't even like enjoy it. I can't enjoy the money I make because I'm not happy. You're going to be feeling really confused mid-year. A lot of confusion. Even when things environmentally start to feel like they're getting better, you guys are just going to be so stuck in your head and confused mentally. So July 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. July 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I have the Two of Cups here with the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So here's an up in the relationship. This is you feeling good with somebody, loving love, feeling happy now, but still confused. There's that confusion with the Seven of Cups. Feeling happy, excited about the future. I also noticed there's a pregnant woman there. So again, this could be you feeling excited about being pregnant, feeling really happy on a high with your partner. Just feeling good. I don't see really any much more, except for that underlying confusion and vulnerability and pressure still. You guys are going to be feeling really vulnerable as well around this time. Even though you're happy, you're just going to be feeling like all the pressure's on you. Any little thing could make me upset around this time. Any little thing that someone says, I'm like all upset. And here that is. This could be somebody being petty and just like that hurting you so much. Maybe they say one little thing and that like making you turning into a huge argument. Or maybe they say something that's supposed to be sweet and then you take it the wrong way because you're not communicating effectively, and that making you feel really bad and you just holding on to that the entire day, or an entire weekend in another argument, it just like explodes and it comes out and they're like, wow, you really held on to that for so long. Of course, this could be them feeling that way too. But yeah, it's like they're going to be like, wow, you really held on to that for that long. You could have just asked me if I meant something different and I would have been able to tell you. Why'd you just hold on to that? That's a very Taurus thing to do. I also feel very Virgo with that too. You both can be petty. This is a relationship, both of you, for sure. Virgo and Taurus. Maybe you have Taurus Venus and they have Virgo Venus. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So September, remember how I was talking about this beginning of the reading? I saw that under a couple cards. So here's that King of Wands. You guys are definitely going to be feeling more secure now. You're going to realize that you made the right decision. You guys are going to be manifesting what you want, feeling happy, feeling good, feeling free-spirited as well. Some of you guys could be traveling in, September? Traveling for like, just lighthearted. I feel like this could be something that you guys have been planning for a minute and you didn't fully believe that it was going to happen because the relationship was kind of rocky. Maybe you like planned a trip near the beginning of the year and then you guys had this little like rift near the center of near the middle. And then you're like, ugh, who am I going to go on this trip with? I just broke up with this person. They broke up with me. We're not together anymore. Now I have this extra ticket. I booked the trip for 2. Now who am I going to go with? This could be you coming back together with this person and then going on the trip with them. Having a good time. A free-spirited, lighthearted time. Feeling abundant. So this could even be you guys traveling to... moving to a bigger house, a bigger apartment. This could be you guys sizing up because you now have some money coming in, or you're now feeling more stable with this abundance card as well. This could be maybe someone giving you a gift. I see this as maybe somebody giving you a gift of a trip. Maybe they were the one that was planning this trip and then they're like, they were going to surprise you with it around this time, but then they didn't cancel it ever. Maybe that could be a big reason why they wanted to get back together with you so much, because they love you, right? But they also wanted to go on this trip with you for sure. And that could be one of the big reasons. I just feel like a very rocky relationship, but you loving love and loving this person so much that you feel like you really want to be with them. Even if it's maybe not the right thing to do. Again, could be a Virgo. I also get fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with this other person. So I have the Hermit here. That's Virgo. With the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck for October. So this is you guys feeling very spiritual this month, feeling very introspective, really focusing on healing. I get with this. I feel like you guys are trusting your intuition finally, and trusting the decisions you make where you maybe haven't before. Money still maybe not being the most secure thing. I just feel like you guys are going to be very left in the cold, out in the cold. I see this also as maybe you not feeling like people fully understand you or fully understand why you're making the decisions you are, them questioning you, and then you having to really use your intuition if they question you, make you feel bad for your decisions, and understand that you did make the right decision, because all the signs, all the spiritual signs are pointing to me having made the right decision. So when this person questions you, having to be secure and know that you guys made the right decision. I also see here needing to balance your intuition with grounding, focusing on meditation during this time. I also saw 2212 on my timer. So that could be that for sure. Introspection. I also see with the owl, this is intelligence and wisdom, so learning something about yourself spiritually, about spirituality. Maybe you're learning a new way to deal with things, or a new coping method for your anxieties, or maybe learning how to spot any sort of imbalance within yourself, whether it be emotionally, a chakra imbalance, learning more about that. Oops. Okay, so November 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so I have the Four of Swords for November 2020. This is a similar energy to October, so you're still in this healing, introspective period. You guys are consciously maybe taking a break. You guys could be taking a couple weeks of a break from work in November, or this could be like a break in school. Maybe this is a decision you guys made on your own, maybe not like a school break that's necessary, but a decision you guys made on your own because you're feeling so overworked. That's just a major theme throughout this year, feeling overworked. I mean, empowerment. I definitely feel that word with the Empress here, and throughout this this little bit of a middle of the year, you guys are going to be feeling really empowered. This empowerment could come from a pregnancy, feeling like, I mean, this is a little bit of a old school way to think about it, but maybe you guys are feeling empowered as a woman through pregnancy, like creating a human being is making you guys feel really empowered. This could also be like if you guys are getting pregnant, this could be like any kind of bed rest that a doctor's maybe putting you on, like a conscious break. Maybe they're telling you, the doctors are telling you, stop working so hard, you're overworking, you could end up hurting the baby. So you guys having to take a step back from anything you're doing. Maybe this is what's triggering this rift between family and your partner, because it's like your family has to be around more, they need to help you, and your partners aren't always there, and he's making like, or she is making like sly remarks when your family comes over. They're just hiding in the other room, and your family takes that personally and causes problems, and you're like, I'm supposed to be having to rest, I'm supposed to be resting, why are you guys fighting around me and making me more stressed out? This isn't about you. So you're feeling pulled in those different directions by two parties. Also, my left ear just rang. Left could be you guys thinking negatively, or just having some discomfort within your environment. So this is you guys thinking negatively there. And then I have the Eight of Wands coming out. So this is a lot of busyness, a lot of communication, feeling like it came out of nowhere, everyone just like swirling around you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be, I mean, if you guys did get pregnant, you found out you were pregnant around this year, this could be you having a baby in December, or just feeling like busy with all this communication, all these doctor's appointments, everyone knows you're about to have a baby or you are having a baby, so it's just swirling around you. Just feeling like everyone's like coming at you from all these different ways, everyone's communicating with you. You're getting so many texts. It's like everyone's just like coming out of the blue right now, and I don't know what to do. All these like people are just coming at me. You're just feeling very center of attention. Maybe you guys don't necessarily like to be the center of attention. I also see that with the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This also came out face down, so you guys don't like to be necessarily catered to. You like to help people, but you don't necessarily like to help you, and you're maybe realizing this month that you guys do need help and you do need assistance, and there's a celebration happening. This could be even a baby shower, you know, with the women there. a baby shower at the park or something. So yeah, this could be just like a party, a celebration of life. I heard celebration of life. So yeah, I also saw this as I was shuffling. So before, so it's like, this was all coming from the beginning. And Cosmo keeps pacing behind me. Hey guys. Okay, so I feel like that's about it. Is there any other messages I'm getting? I heard validated again. So you guys might be feeling really validated by the end of the year. Like all the work you've been putting in, everything that's been happening, all the ups and downs throughout the year, you guys are feeling really validated by that at the end of the year. This could also be, I mean, I keep saying it, if you guys were pregnant throughout the year, this could be you feeling like all this hard work, all this struggle of carrying this baby is finally paying off, and that feels validated now at the end of the year. So yeah. Hi Cosmo. He's creating a distraction. Cosmo! Okay. So yeah, I feel like that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. Also, be sure if you're watching your sun now to check out your moon, Venus, and rising signs, and your sun if you're watching one of the other signs. So yeah, all the other videos will be linked down below in a playlist on my channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it was able to give you guys some clarity and make you excited for the new year. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.